funny thing about diversity, and when you bring it on, whether it's from a racial perspective or a gender diversity, there's lots of different types of diversity. But when you get these different perspectives, these different life upbringings, experience levels, outlooks at the world, it kind of forced our firm to look ourselves in the mirror and think more critically about diversity, about justice, about equity, inclusion, all those areas, and really like look internally what our practices around all those items. If we are putting ourselves out in the world advocating for these things, we have to do so internally ourselves. So it involved who we bring on as advisors to the firm, how we support advisors who may be coming in from different class levels or opportunity levels. How do we support them? It changed the way it changed the way that some of our due diligence questions and areas of due diligence when we're evaluating new investments or new to approve alternative or community impact-driven investments. It forced us to kind of rethink some of our criteria around due diligence and what are the questions, or if we're trying to help clients invest in more companies led by people of color, and there's these track records that are the standard of our industry in terms of due diligence. But if these funds haven't been around for 10, 20 years, like, is that going to be how do we rethink what are is the criteria that will give us faith, and what other questions or what other background do these leaders of funds or leaders of companies have that can kind of help shed light on how our opinion of how the fund might perform in the future, or the impact that they're going to have in the world. I also have personal experience from being able as an advisor to share my own perspective of growing my own company, and the support that I've received from the impact space on how to do that. I think my clients have really appreciated that. I think that if we are bringing more diversity within our space, within advising teams, like it's just only going to continue to help push our industry to really adopt changes, to really be leaders and in creating policies and moving capital in a way that I think can speed up the change that we're trying to seek and see.